getting into shape when you are 30 years or older. I'm now 30 years old, and I have realized that there are a lot of changes that you have to make in your routine in order to maintain your fitness, but more so to prevent injuries, which is really the main first point that I have, which is that injury avoidance is pretty much the number one thing that you want to focus on when it comes to fitness in your 30s and beyond. This is a huge reason why I have cut out the overhead press. The overhead press can cause back issues. Also, why I cut out, for example, the deadlift as well. Also can cause back injuries, actually. The bench press, because I am somewhat built for that. For me, I've really never had trouble with that. I've never gotten injured on that specific lift. Because of my short limbs, I'm less at risk of shoulder impingement. For another person, though, maybe a taller person, someone with longer arms, they may have to watch it on the bench press as well. But for me, that doesn't really affect me. So I have kept it in my repertoire. The second tip that I have for fitness in your 30s and beyond is this. Just put your hours in. Sometimes you're not going to even have time to do any kind of optimal routine. You're just going to have a small amount of time in the day to just do something. And at the end of the day, something is better than nothing. You will find that as you get older, doing a workout is sometimes going to be good enough. There have been times in my life recently where I have not had time to go to the gym, even 2 times per week. So what I have done is just a couple sets of push-ups and pull-ups, or a couple sets of push-ups and sit-ups, or whatever, body weight stuff, because I'm out and about. I'm residing in a place where there's no gym nearby, so I just kind of improvise and make the best of what I've got. However, going forward, my new method though is I'm going to at least bring a pull-up bar and a couple water bottles as weights. From now on, if I'm going to travel again, I don't really travel anymore, but if I decide to do that again, I will bring a pull-up bar with me and superset that with some one-handed push-ups. So that's the second point. The third and final point, which I would have when it comes to fitness in your 30s and beyond, is dietary recommendations. So once you get to this phase, you pretty much have to have a picture perfect diet, but also you have to accommodate certain special needs you may have, some kind of sensitivity that you may have that someone else doesn't have. For example, I can't really tolerate highly acidic foods. So even though a food like a tomato is healthy, I can't eat that because I can't digest that. Tomatoes make me throw up. So I can't eat tomatoes anymore. Nuts, I can't do those anymore either. Can't do those. They give me indigestion, heartburn. For someone else, it might be spicy food or dairy products. Stuff like that they also have to cut out. In addition to all the added sugar, caffeinated beverages, the artificial sweetened goods, that's in addition to those things, because for some people even healthy foods are not good for them. So that is my general advice for people who are 30 and up, 30 plus. When it comes to physical fitness, when you get older, you have to just really dial in on things, and over time you'll learn it just becomes more strict and more strict over time. You have to cut out as many toxic things as you can, toxic habits, toxic foods. And if you do that, then you can continue to have physical fitness in your 30s and well beyond that time.